KUGAN, CASSIUS, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're at the space here in Dubai on the D4G show. I'm joined by the victorious Ohara Davies. How are you, mate?
I'm good. I felt a bit of ring rust in there. I wanted to get him out early, like I thought I was. Watching him on YouTube, I thought I'll get this guy out in a few rounds, but he was a lot better than I thought he'd be. He was fit. He was meant to be fighting in December, which is actually in about a week or two. So he was fit anyway, and I got shocked in there. He was a lot better than I thought he'd be, but I got the win. I got the ring rust off. Now I'm ready to fight Ishmael Grosso.
Yeah, after the first sort of 2 or 3 rounds, I think my opinion was I think the late notice benefited him more than it did you.
Yeah.
Because you had a change of opponent where you were preparing for Barroso, Southpaw, etc.
Yeah.
But he was preparing for a fight, and I think kind of for you had to kind of just deal with it and get on with it today.
Exactly. I was getting ready to fight a Southpaw. That fight is completely different to how this guy fights, but even so, I can adapt. I should have got him out of there. There's no excuses. I didn't fight the fight that I should have fought. I know a lot better than that, but ring rust, I guess.
But we have to also remember, you've been out for quite some time.
14 months, KUGAN.
14 months,
oh
I know.
My goodness, 14
Obviously,
months.
when in that COVID period, behind closed doors, where you had the golden contract fight up in Wakefield, I think it was, with Tara McKenna, you've not fought since then. So I think you couldn't allow yourself for not getting the stoppage today. Listen, you were comprehensive in the majority of the rounds, and I think job done for you.
Yeah, I remember, I think my coach started saying jab, 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 and I started throwing a jab, and it was working. Everything that they said I should throw, I threw it, and it worked. And I think sometimes I got a bit sidetracked when I should listen a bit more. But then in the later rounds, I started just to listen. They said, don't focus on trying to get this guy out of there, because in the 30 rounds, I thought I'm going to get him out of there, make everyone cheer and be excited. We don't get paid for overtime, all that bullshit there. But then my coach started saying jab, 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 double jab, like the basics. All the basic stuff, and then when I started doing it started working. I started getting a bit of success. Then I went back to my old ways, and they started saying that again. And then, but I learn. You live and you learn.
I do want to ask you about something. The MC in there, Ricky Wright, made a point of. Obviously, we know Anthony Joshua was here today watching your fight.
Yeah.
He said that there was an instruction that he shouted that you took notice of and actually did it. Was that true?
Yeah. There was somebody said, I forgot what it was now. Even though the fact was about 10 minutes ago, I can't remember exactly what it was, but he said something. I've done it, and then my coach said to me, it worked. And then my coach said to me, listen, do what I say, and I've done what he said, and that worked. So it worked more.
So what me and Joshua are going to do is start coaching him together now. Yeah.
Is that the plan? Is it?
Joshua's going to partner with me as a coach now and a coach Ohara.
It's a winning team. It's a winning team.
John, I'm sorry.
I'm going. I'm off.
Do you know what? Everyone's just shouting instructions and it all works.
All works.
So we got the win. So I'm glad. I'm pleased. And it's John's birthday. So happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday, John.
Cheers. Thank you.
Sometimes when fight falls through, doesn't happen. Basically, you could kind of move on from it and not really. But your focus right now that you still want to fight Barroso.
I still want to fight Barroso. I was gutted when the fight fell through. I remember I got the phone call off MTK. It was like, listen, he phoned me, sounded a bit like scared to tell me, sounded a bit afraid, and I was like, hey, why you sound like this? He was like, listen, man, the fight's up. I was like, calm. Man, he was like, listen, man, don't worry, you're still fighting on the show. That's what I was like, for you. And then I was like, are you sure? We got the fight is in about 4 days. Are you going to get someone in Dubai that's in my weight class, that's fit to make weight to fight me in about 4 days? And the only management company that can do that is MTK. This is why I joined MTK. After I got thrown under the bus all those years ago, Eddie Hearn.
I've never heard you say that ever.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn.
Did you get thrown under the bus?
I got thrown under the bus.
I've never heard that.
Listen,
never heard that ever.
I'm gonna tell you a story. In 2017, I got thrown under the bus. I was completely innocent, and they knew it, and they still decided to throw me under the bus. Other people might say that. I got hung out to dry. I don't mind. I got thrown under the bus. I got hung out to dry. They can word it how they want. But I got abandoned, and who came to the rescue?
You're at a different stage of your career now. You're at a different phase of your career now. You don't need to even think about it, though, do you?
Sometimes when sometimes as I'm out and about and I meet boxing fans and they see me, they see Eddie has things. The first thing that they say is, Eddie Hearn done you wrong, and then it brings it all back into my mind. And I met some guy earlier talking about it, and I was like, yeah, they threw me under the bus. They thought I was done. Now I won the golden contract, and I just won. A big fight in Dubai. In Dubai, I fought here in the best place in the world. Listen, I never fought anywhere like here. I love Dubai, and my next fight is going to be here. I haven't even asked MTK yet. I'm not answering them. I'm telling them, my next fight is here. No ifs, no buts.
Okay, fair enough.
I say my next fight is in Dubai. I'm not going back to England. Actually, hey, where's my passport? I'm gonna rip that plane off. I'm not getting on a plane tomorrow.
Leave your passport where it's at.
Get my passport, rip that.
Listen, OD, yeah, regardless of the situation, we know it wasn't ideal for you, the fight getting pulled last minute, a new opponent comes in today, and to be fair to him, kind of done his job, so to speak. But for you, we know there's big fights out there for you, and we know that that's what you're going to be targeting.
I still want Ishmael Broso for the WBA gold. Ishmael Broso is a good opponent, a tough fighter, and you know, I watched it when he fought Kevin Mitchell when he stopped him all those years ago, and I was like, this guy's amazing, such an amazing fighter, and now I believe I'm an amazing fighter, so he's someone that I can test myself against, and that's what I'm in the game for. Not to say easy fight, so you know, hopefully this fight can happen.
Well, listen, congratulations on the win. I'll let you get changed and.
We're getting the Five Guys, we're getting the McDonald's, we're getting the KFC, we're getting the Big Mac meal. I'm going to the Cheesecake Factory. Listen, I'm having it all today. I want the French fries, I want the sweet potato fries, I want the steaks, I want the burgers, I want the milkshakes, I want the strawberry milkshakes with the apple pie, I want the Snickers, I want the Twix, I want the Mars bars, I want the Bounties. You name it. You name it.
This gang in you.
I need it.
Alright, no worries. OD, thank you very much for talking to i4TV. Congratulations, and yeah, we'll definitely catch up with you again soon, mate.